So this is the Ferrari F80 in the blue. I think Costco got blue ones while Sam's Club got red ones. I would prefer the red one instead, but I don't have a Sam's Club anywhere near me, so I had to settle with red. I mean with blue. At the time of the recording, there are videos being posted now where Costco got more cars, and in the shipment there is another F80 but in yellow, which I would really love to grab. So, because blue is nice, I think red is a little nicer, but I think the yellow one, once you see it, is, in my opinion, I think the nicest color out of all of them so far. So let's get it out of the box. It's hard to tell with the current lighting I use, which is the sun and a lamp behind me, but the box was damaged a little, so this might be one of the cars that just sits in a display, which is fine. I did get this one from Texas though. When my mom came to visit and got me this right before she left. So when she came over to visit, she brought over the car, and obviously in the suitcase it got a little crushed, which is fine. So let's take it off the stand. So now with the car off the stand, we can now take off the side so we can see the interior a lot better. Okay, so now with all the plastic rubber band removed, we can now see the car a lot better. I will say that the design of this car is controversial. I know a lot of people don't like it, some that do, and to me, I'm personally in the middle. I do think this car does look good. At first when it was unveiled, I didn't really think it did at all. Honestly, I thought it was just another weird looking Ferrari wedge that they were trying to do now. But my mind was changed when videos of the car started surfacing of it not on a podium, or not on a display, or not on a stage of any kind with fancy lights pointed at it. When it was just out in the sun driving, my view of it changed a little, and maybe I was too quick to judge. So now going on in the future, I kind of want to judge it when the cars are out on the road and everything. But I do still believe Ferrari could have done a better job designing the car. I do like it, but Ferrari could have done a lot better. Like, you look at the LaFerrari, and it was just something like out of this world. It literally looked like a spaceship. The design of it was beautiful. But the F80, to me, it just screams, it wants to be an F40, but it's modernized, but they kind of made everything so flat and like a wedge. Like, the only way I could describe it is a wedge almost, that it kind of like misses the point. And at some point, especially with so many closed things, it doesn't look as good as it could have. Ferrari could have done a lot better with this car, and I've heard that people have complained about this right here, how it could have been better if they did it, or what it would look like if they painted this as the body color, which I do believe someone who actually bought the real thing custom that to be the paint color, and I'll throw a picture of it right here, and it does look a lot better. It does stand out. It does make the front look different. I do wish they do paint over this with a body color at some point, at least Maisto. Give us an option to have one where it has the body color right here, because I do really like the headlight design, but this kind of takes that away almost. It's like how every electric car now, or any car that's hybrid, or almost any modern car these days, now that I'm thinking about it, just has the LED light strip on the front. Honestly, it's just an unnecessary thing to have, but for some reason it just seems like every car needs to have it now. But rant over, let's look at the interior. Probably gonna be hard to tell the interior because of the lack of lighting. Sorry for that. I do like how these doors open up like all the way though. Like, look at that. Now this one looks like it's about to rub on the side right here, and I can't really push that one any higher. I don't know if that's supposed to be like that. the driver door is lower than the passenger door, but oh well. Let's take a look at the interior. So let's zoom in there. So that is the interior. With the way the doors open, like how much the doors open, I can see a lot more, which is nice. The seats, I do like the seat color. We can actually tell. Oh wait, they're two different colors? The seats are two colors. It's a yellow seat and a black passenger seat, which honestly you can't even tell it's there. Which is why, again, I like the seats with color on them, and I just molded in black or carbon or something. So hard to see on the passenger side, but the interior does look really, really nice though. So I don't think the hood opens at all. I just haven't found a way to open it. I don't know if it has a spot to open it or not, but the spoiler back here does go up, and this car specifically had no issues doing that, which is nice. If you collect these, you know that the ones that do have active aero kind of do tend to be a little rough when opening, but this one isn't so bad. You can see the brakes right here, which honestly is pretty. The calipers are the nice yellow, complements the blue really well, and the rims are even carbon fiber, if you can see that. On the bottom you can see a little more aero. We can see how it just goes straight through. Amazing. How it goes that way, the F80. I thought it was going to be all flat down here like how most newer supercars do it, but it's different, and I do like how you can see the floor through it. Honestly, not much else to really talk about with this car. You can't really open the hood, you can't open the front if there's anything there, so it's just the doors, which again, the interior does look really beautiful. The car itself looks amazing, and we can't really open the hood, we can't really open the trunk, so there's not much else really to talk about with this car. But what we do get is a pretty amazing model, especially for the price. I have been looking online for more 118s, and I've been curious on the F80 from different model companies, and considering the price on some of them, I've even seen some Maistos go on there for about like 50, 60, 70. I think the highest I've seen was even 80, which made me forget how much these cars cost on Amazon or Walmart or anywhere else you would get these cars. I've been looking in other places and other websites for more 118s and higher quality, ones that would range around 100 or more, and I've seen some F80s come around there, and I'm just blown away on how honestly similar they look from Maisto $20 ones to I'm forgetting the company name, but other 118s that go for 200 or even 300 or more. They look really similar, but I guarantee the ones you spend way more on would have more details about it. Like maybe it might even have the engine, it might even have a trunk. I don't really think there'd be much there, but it would have a lot more stuff in it. But I keep forgetting how much these cars could go for on Amazon or Walmart, because I've seen some cars that I have in the background, like the Performante or the Ford GT, where they can go for $30, $40, or to $60 just for one of those. Again, I got this for $20, and for what we get for the $20, honestly, is just a pretty good car, pretty good model. So I am incredibly happy I got this car. I know some people don't like it, some people do like it. Again, I'm in the middle of it, but having this in front of me, I do believe is a pretty good looking car. Again, Ferrari could have done better, but maybe we'll just wait for the F90 or F100 if they ever make one. Or they keep going until they just make an F150. But that's about it for this car. not much else I could say, so thanks for watching.